Welcome again, Virgo. Dadhichi here with your May 2014 monthly horoscope, and some significant celestial happenings which are impacting upon your finances need to be talked about. The karmic points in the heavens, what we call the north and the south node, have recently shifted, and in your case this is going to have a marked impact upon your finances. I'd like to maybe reword that. Marked influence, and should have, on the way you perceive money. So it's the thinking about money, the attitudes that you have towards money that I think are going to be the significant change that take place. A dire enemy to your sun sign is Mars. That's also transiting for a lengthy period in this second sector of finances. In the 8th sector, which is shared finances, that past karmic point along with Uranus. So the way you think about your money is pivotal during this cycle. Saturn moving in your 3rd sector does tend to bring with it a rather negative connotation, or I guess a pessimistic outlook. Fortunately, that's counteracted by the Sun, Moon, Mercury in the 9th house of the higher mind. So we're hoping in your case that this higher sense will prevail and that you're able to look at money in a positive manner. How you think about money, how you think about what you're going to have in life actually does produce that. So it's very much a case of your future karma is determined by your present thinking. It's the thinking and the willing of certain things that bring them into being. And that's why I commenced the reading today saying that money, or rather, if you recall me saying, the way you think about money is going to be the predetermining factor as to how much of it you have. We're going to continue talking about this over the next few months because that's going to remain in this sector for about 18 months. In the meantime, I want you to positively look at some of these other transiting planets, such as the movement of Mercury into your 10th sector of career on the 8th of May, along with the fortifying influence of the Sun in triangular aspect to your sun sign on the same date. So up until around the 10th or the 11th, wonderful opportunities occur there. You need to communicate your feelings, write about how you feel, get those proposals out if you're working in sales or marketing. This is a time when you can achieve what it is you're looking to achieve. Now, notwithstanding the fact that you have some very hard aspects, for example, from the Sun to Saturn on the 11th, on the same date, Venus to Mars. These aspects perfect on those dates. Mercury in hard aspect to Neptune on the 11th. These are tough aspects, but aspects that should, again, if your thinking is positive, can be used in the right way. For example, the Sun-Saturn, that's basically an aspect of heavy responsibility. But if that's imposed on yourself by you, such as making 100 calls to prospective clients, yes, that's hard work. That takes a lot out of you, but the results are going to be good. It's far superior to someone else imposing those restrictions or responsibilities upon you. So this is a time for you to take the initiative in bringing that responsibility to yourself, because I think the outcome of that is going to be very favourable, even very, very quickly, because we see there that Mercury in that 10th house favourably influencing Mars in the finance sector on the 13th. What are some of the other aspects there that we see? The 8th house is shared resources, the 16th of May, Mercury to Venus, Mercury to Uranus. That can bring with it some unexpected financial gains. That could be money you haven't planned on, maybe money you've forgotten about, that will come through the pipeline at that time. We see also the very favourable transit of the Sun on the 21st of May. That happens each year around this time when the Sun transits into the sign of Gemini. And this is a perfect time for you to elevate your position professionally, ask your boss for that pay rise or that more prestigious position, because you'll have all of the qualities that endear you to those that have the power of the pen and are able to give you the step up the ladder of success. There are other very fine aspects there that should give you some confidence in this coming month. That's Jupiter in the 11th house of profits to Saturn in the 3rd house of rational thinking. Mercury in the 10th house, as I said, continues its aspect to Venus there. It did it earlier in the month and will repeat it on the 28th. And Venus then moves to the 9th house on the 29th of May. This could be a perfect time to just relax, enjoy a short journey, maybe even a long journey. This is a time for you to, I would say, reward yourself for the hard work that has come before it. One of the final aspects of the month that I'd like to talk about, I love this one, Mercury to the 11th house, again, enhancing your opportunity for earning, but more so your opportunity to meet friends and people that are prepared to gather around and support you during this very, very important transition in your life. Look forward to seeing you again next month. Don't forget to drop in at astrology.com.au for a lot of other free stuff, yearly, daily readings, and of course, personal attention if you need it from astrologers and psychics like myself. Good luck. See you next month. Bye-bye.